Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, swimmers, we're getting close. I want to give a big shout out to Elsmore Swim Shop upstairs. Elsmore Swim Shop has all of your Speedo sectional needs. Come see them upstairs for Speedo tech suits and Speedo meet apparel. They're going to be open for preliminaries each and every day throughout, and not to mention the finals on Thursday and Friday here as well, or Thursday and Friday. So make sure you go run upstairs, see Elsmore. They're a really great crew up there, always providing great apparel. With that being said, once again, we are just shy of an on-time start at 9 o'clock. Want to welcome everybody out. 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals here at the Recplex in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, proudly hosted by Madison Aquatic Club. Sit back, let's get fired up. Once again, on-time start, 9 o'clock.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need all. When I lie and I'm easy, all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. 'Cause I need you.
All right. Lane number 8 is officially open for starts. Lane number 8, open up for starts.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot. Shoot that. Hey, why not? Yeah, coming in hot. Just like the fajita. I write what I live. My life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow. Just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam. I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect him. I made the call up, but just like I'm reffing. I know we left, yeah, now we back together, but I guess that is better now. Later than never, like, what's happening? I'ma need y'all quit asking when. Me and my wife gon' have some kids. Right now, we just practicing. Teacher said quit rapping, man. That gon' hurt my average. I said thank God I ain't average. Yeah, I'm a bright young man. Kill the GPA and the BPM. Look, we on. So say what you say, cause that's A with Lecrae. From the A train to the A. I'm coming in, hey, I'm coming in, hey, I'm coming in, hey, I'm coming in, hey,
Trying to start a riot. Who in here trying to start a riot? Who in here trying to start it?
Who that flying in the air? Who? That ain't no flying south, sir. I'm shooting webs like worldwide. Manhattan all the way to Yonkers. When they say Brooklyn, stand up. You better just fix your posture. And every hero needs this theme song. So
Who in here trying to?
you ain't got a chance, boy. What you think? I'm doing everything but the kitchen sink. I try to be feeling in the neighborhood. I know all of the grannies wanna sip they tea. And here you come all barging in. All ugly like a brown fur cardigan. We can skip the monologue and the arguing. I'm like,
Who in here riot. Yeah. Who in here trying to start a riot?
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing slowly starts.
Shane, where are you at, dude? I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
The things I have to
Yeah. These kids don't know this.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Thunder, 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 thunder.
All right, lane number 2, one-way sprints. Lane number 2, one-way sprints.
Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder. Thunder. Kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming for the masses. Who do you think you are? Dreaming about being a big star. They say you're basic, they say you're easy. You're always right.
Hey, Coach Steve Fry.
While you were clapping in the nosebleeds.
Thunder, 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 thunder,
Steve, you want to do the sing this morning? Boom.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man.
All right, we're about 8 minutes. 8 minutes before we close the pool. We're going to be closing it down at 8:50.
Waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it out. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace. Somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Everybody, we will rock you. We will rock you. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
It is getting close, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all ready for this?
I like to move it, move it. 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 Give it up, go.
Welcome to the big show. Simply wait.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Jam. Pump it up, up.
Coaches, I need a coach from Mac, coach from PX3, MMSD or C? C, MMSC, and Cats. So once again, Mac, PX3, MMSC, and Cats. Go to the admin table, please. Shark Room.
The 25 breaks a couple of tackles. Headliner to go! Headliner to go! He could go all the way!
Hey, you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away.
It's fun to stay in the YMCA.
All right, we have about 3 minutes. 3 minutes before we close down the pool. The pool is going to be closing at 8:50. We're going to have an on-time start at 9 o'clock.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. Ooh,
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. This bigger than boys, a diggity dog. I have them like Miley Cyrus, clothes off, twerking in their bras and thongs. Face down, booty up. That's the way we like the wood. I'm sicker than an oil spill. She say she won't, but I bet she will. Timber. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going
it's
down.
going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just me and the damn thing changed. Live in hotels, swing on planes. Blessed to say, money ain't a thing. Club jumping like LeBron now. Bowl it, order me another round. Homie, we about to clown. Why? Cause it's about to go down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going
It's
down.
going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a
3, 2, 1. The pool is officially closed. The pool is officially closed, and we are one step closer to an on-time start at 9 o'clock. All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is day number 1 here at the 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals here at Recplex up in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. We are broadcasting live right now, so I want to say what's up to everybody live on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. I know that you want to be here in person, but I know you're feeling this. I know we're going to be feeling your energy here at the Recplex. So you're going to be hooting and hollering in your devices. I just want to say thank you for joining along with us. The more, the merrier, so spread the word. Let everybody know we're broadcasting live on YouTube. So all you have to do is go to PX3 Swimming, and that'll be the live broadcast right there. So I just want to say welcome aboard, everybody that is watching live. Swimmers, coaches, what's up? Good luck this whole weekend. Want to welcome everybody out. Once again, this is day number 1 for the 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals here in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin at the Recplex, proudly hosted by Madison Aquatic Club.
They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. They say what you doing, trying to do somebody cold. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my yourself. Now walk it by yourself.
Don't be scared. I see some people doing this over here. You know the Cupid Shuffle. That's what I'm saying. You know what you're doing. Mr. Chad. What's up, buddy? That had to be the Cats coach. I don't have time, but I will. Okay? I'll do it at some point throughout the weekend. Cotton Eye Joe. What do you know about Cotton Eye Joe? Like, uh-huh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, following along live on YouTube. What's up? What's up? What's up? It is day number 1 here at the 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals here at the Recplex up in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. It is an absolutely amazing day for racing. I want to welcome everybody here. Thank you for being with us. If you're following along with us live on YouTube, once again, thank you for joining us. Soon we'll be all together in the venue one more time, but thank you for being here with us. It's going to get loud. I yell quite often, so watch your earbuds. I want to give a special shout out to all of our sponsors. Obviously, Speedo. I want to say thank you to Speedo. I'm going to be having some announcements for them. Toyota and the Air Force. I want to say, what do Olympic medalists Nathan Adrian, Caleb Dressel, Kathleen Baker, Ryan Murphy, and Abby Hawitzel have in common? They all race in Speedo. Yep, you guessed it. The most trusted name in swimming, Speedo has been on the Olympic podium more times than all brands combined because the world's famous fastest swimmers are in Speedo. You got that right. So we're just a couple minutes shy of an on-time start at 9 o'clock. Ladies behind the block, what's up? Y'all ready? Oh, yeah. So we're going to get here. Let's see. I think I have a live performance. But just in case. Because of the Air Force, I'm going to play this one. Okay. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I get started each and every time before a session. My name is James Balster. I'm a professional MC, announcer. I've been doing this for many, many years, especially in the Midwest. It's great to see everybody. I've been announcing y'all for many years. Before each and every session, I always spend a little extra time for all of our military members in the house and following along live. So if you are any branch, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, ROTC, Coast Guard, any form, meaning any part military, past, present, or future, please give a gentle wave or rise a fable. We'd like to acknowledge you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice warm round of applause for all of our military members in the house and following along live. Thank you so much for all that you do, your time, your commitment, and your service. We salute you. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for a awesome a cappella. Our dude, Coach Stephen Fry, is going to be taking this one away. So at this time, please draw your attention to the flag. Rise if able. And without further ado, Coach Steve Fry.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is how it gets started in each and every session. People following along live on YouTube, watch your earbuds because it's about to get loud. Swimmers, are you ready? No. We basically have a full house up in here. Y'all can get louder than that. So, swimmers, are you ready? That's what we're talking about. Thank you so much for being here. It's going to be an amazing weekend of racing. This is day number 1 at the 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals here at the Recplex. Without further ado, on the starter. Good luck, everybody. With that being said, here it is, event number 1. This is the girls' 100-meter free, heat 1 of 15. Good luck, ladies. Officially away. Heat number 1 of 15 for the girls 100 free. Lane number 4, we have Mackenzie Strong from Mundelein. Lane number 5 is going to be Annalise Stingle from Cats. And Miss Keegan Nutt is in lane number 6 from PX3. Sorry, brother. Taking this one home is going to be Miss Stingle with a 103.06 from Cats. Nice work, Annalise. Up next, heat number 2. Moving right along, lane number 1, we have Stephanie Karova from PAC. Lane number 2, Miss Isabella Wilhelm from Coho. Lane 3, Olivia Ragula from Academy. Lane 4 is Miss Avery Kleitsch from RA. Her teammate is lane number 5 with Maria Strong. Lane number 6 is going to be Sarah Weedoff. Lane 7 is going to be Olivia Abbott Havers from New Trier. Lane 8, Abigail Rosenthal from BR Ryle. Lane number 9 is going to be Peyton Pasqualiccio from BR Ryle. And lane number 10 is going to be Grace Dembowski from Alligator Aquatics. This heat shaping up to be a pretty good one, bringing it way on in, passing through that last 15-meter mark. This whole crew just lined up underneath the flags. Up next is going to be heat number 3. Taking that one. Breaking out of the water right now, this is heat number 3 of 15. Lane number 1, we have Elizabeth Ronsky. Lane number 2 is going to be Jillian Wilson. Lane 3, Isabel Gattoni. Lane 4, Miss Maggie Papa-Nicholas. Lane 5, Audrey Zimmerman. Lane 6, Abby Toddy. Lane 7, Lauren Collins. Lane 8 is going to be Genesis Munoz Aviles. Lane number 9 is going to be Peyton Dorman. And lane 10 is Lauren Holman. As a quick note, we are doing time trials. So if you want to sign up for time trials, stop on over by the announcer table. I believe it's Michelle who's over here, who's going to be here, and we're going to be closing that down at 10:30. So if you want to get a time trial in, stop on over by the announcer table. Michelle is over here, and we're going to be getting you signed up, but that's going to be closing at 10:30. Taking that one home, looks like it's going to be Miss Toddy in lane number 6 with a 59.90. Cruising right along, heat number 4 of 15 for the girls 100-meter free. Lane number 1, we have Grace Mallinger. Lane number 2 is going to be Elizabeth Kasperko. Lane 3, Cameron Schmidt. Lane 4, Haley Friss. Lane 5, Madeline Zer. Lane 6, Bailey Racky. Lane 7, Camille Zinnis. Lane number 8, Carly Plate. Lane 9, Bryn Larson. And lane number 10, Miss Saffron Chu. Looks like we have a super close race right there with a 29.41 Larson, 29.43 Zinnis, and 29.45 Plate. The first 3 to the wall off of that one. I think I saw Gasper with a 29.7. These ladies just cranking right along right now. Up next is going to be heat 5. Under the flags, dropping it into the wall, and that one goes to 101.63, Miss Zinnis 7. Heat number 5. Lane number 1, we have Miss Hannah Wykowski. Lane number 2, Ella Bowling. Lane number 3, Taylor Ote. Lane 4, Sophia Hayes. Lane 5 is Phoebe Parlberg. Lane number 6, Lauren Beagle. Lane 7, Anastasia Zucala. Lane number 8, Mary Izio. Lane 9, Ella Needham. And lane number 10, Reese Fraghetto. Hammering off the wall. This whole crew lined up, making their way back on the back half of this 100. Looks like 2, 3 ladies are in that front lead pack, but it is so close. Anybody's race, breaking their way in on the last 15 meters. Pushing through 2 meters. Lead swimmers under the flags. Taking that one home is Miss Parlberg with the 100.44. Fresh off the blocks, heat number 6. Lane number 1, we have Logan Howard. Lane number 2, Claire Pilger. Lane 3 is going to be Amelia Carlson. Lane 4, Nora Kemp. Lane 5, Ashley Carollo. Lane number 6, Chloe Diner. Lane 7, Emily DeProspero. Lane number 8 is going to be Meredith Reigler. Lane 9 is going to be Evelyn Blennert. And lane number 10, Alexis Henning. Up next, heat 7. Locking that one up. Looks like Miss Kemp with a 100.18 in lane number 4. Moving along, heat number 7 of 15. Once again, for event number 1 of the girls' 100-meter free. If you're just now joining along with us live on YouTube, first and foremost, welcome aboard. It is excellent to have you here with us today. Lane number 1 right now is Claire Schultz. Lane number 2 is Amelia Jedrika. Lane 3, Sophie Reed. Lane number 4 is Grayson Hopper. Lane 5 is going to be Audrey Olin. Lane 6, Trinity Gilbert. Lane 7 is going to be Corinne Geist. Lane number 8, Angelina Cackles. Lane number 9, Amy Duhamel. And lane number 10, Kaylee McCafferty. Up next, heat number 8. Lead swimmers hammered into the wall right there with a 100.67, Geist in 7. Off the blocks and breaking out. Heat number 8. Lane number 1, we have Paige Armstrong. Lane number 2, Claudia Zesnick. Lane 3, Ava Goodnow. Lane 4 is going to be Sarah Jass. Lane 5, Haley Dinas. Lane number 6, Claire Jansen. Lane number 7, Audrey Mahoney. Lane number 8 is going to be Rebecca Rentz. Lane 9, Jenna Breitbach. And lane number 10, Peyton Watson. Just cruising through these hundreds right now. So close off those split times. I think Jansen was leading off that one with a 28.51, if I remember correctly or saw that correctly. From where I'm standing, still so close as this whole crew leads their way in. A little bit of movement in the field. Coming up next is going to be heat number 9. Taking this one home is going to be Rentz with a 100.12. Heat number 9. Lane number 1, we have Anna Andrus. Lane number 2 is going to be Heidi Stockfleet. Lane number 3, Megan Lucession. Lane number 4 is Ruth Pawlowski. Lane 5, Mary Claire Kopfer. Lane 6, Madison Smansky. Lane 7 is going to be Abby Collins. Lane 8, Melissa Patterson. Lane 9, Alexa Puccini. And lane number 10, Miss Paige Collins. We got some outside lanes going to work right now. I see a battle in lanes 1 and 2. Up next is going to be heat number 10. Taking this one to the house, ladies and gentlemen, Softfleet with a 58.93 from iFly. Heat number 10. Lane number 1, we have Haley Tierney. Lane number 2 is going to be Emily Raigula. Lane 3, Sofia Tijuanes. Lane number 4 is going to be Callie Keshker. Lane number 5 is Elena May. Lane 6, Emma Gatsky. Lane 7, Sarah Mayer. Lane 8 is going to be Jillian Haller. Lane 9, Kate Drum. And lane number 10 is Marin Shimkus. I see Tierney making moves. Tierney making moves. They're still so close under the flags. Taking that one home, ladies and gentlemen. 59.08 or 06 by Tierney in lane number 1. Heat number 11, officially off the blocks of 15. Lane number 1, we have Olivia Safarakova from New Trier. Lane number 2 is going to be Brooke Manecki from FMC. Lane number 3 is Emma Gleason from IA. Lane number 4, Julia Polsky from CWAC. Wolfpack on the house. Lane number 5, Bridget McCann from Delta. Lane 6, Emily Zietlow from Lake. Lane 7 is going to be Gianna Capello from HSC. Lane number 8 is Leslie Wendell from New Trier. Her teammate in lane number 9, Jane Sanderson. And lane number 10 is Miss Casey Crappy from the Cats. Up next, Heat 12. McGann locking that one over the 59.03. Heat number 12. Lane number 1, Miss Lillian Reeder from BSC. Miss Reeder, if you're following along live, just want to say what's up. It's your buddy James. Lane number 2, Lindsay Drum from FMC. Lane number 3, Lily Consiglio from YWFF, Flying Fish. What's up? Lane number 4 is going to be Maya Arroyo from CWAC. Lane number 5, Abigail Reed from Badger Aquatic Club. Lane number 6 from MAC, Miss Gracie Colvin. Lane 7, Natalie D. Prospero from PX3. Lane number 8, Miss Piper Wood Prince from FMC. Lane number 9 is Alexandra Eastman from PAC. And lane number 10 is going to be Olivia Dorshorst from BSC. Up next, heat number 13. Taking that one to the house. Lane number 10 is Dorshorst with a 59.43. Fresh off the blocks. Lane number 1, Miss Eleni Gewalt from PX3. Lane number 2, Kira McGowan from FMC. Lane number 3, Sophia Mansky from GSC. Lane 4, Tiffany Ron from FMC. Lane 5, Lucy Thomas from EBSC. Oh, man, Elmbrook. Lane number 6, Laurel Bludgeon from HSC. Lane number 7 is going to be Holly Stahl from WA. Lane number 8 is going to be Joelle Orr from New Trier. Lane number 9, Claire Esel. She's from mid-Wisconsin. Lane number 10, Summer Briannon from CWAC. Up next, heat 14. Bringing the thunder, Miss Thomas with a 58.15. Lane number 5 from Elmbrook. Second to last heat, heat number 14 of 15. Lane number 1, we have Grace Hagemeister from Academy. Lane number 2 is going to be Veronica Peachnik from SWAC. Lane number 3, Katarina Schneider from HSC. Lane number 4 from the Bullets, Miss Jessica Draney. Lane number 5 is Abigail Wanazek from EBSC. Mid-Wisconsin holding it down in lane number 6 with Brianna Belisle. Lane number 7, Jenna Kerr from BSC. Lane 8, Michelle Kaner from GSC, her teammate. And lane number 9 is Miss Naya Robinson. And lane number 10, Miss Julietta Tracy from FMC. Bringing it into the last 2 meters. Coming up next is the last heat, heat to 15. Taking this one home, it goes Wanazek with a 58.10. Nice work. Crushing right along. Heat number 15, this is the final heat for event number 1, the girls 100-meter free. Lane number 1, we have Melanie Quinones from HSC. Lane number 2 is going to be Annika Parkey from PAC. Lane 3 is Francesca Smith from Lake. Lane number 4 is the Bullets, Miss Sadie Murphy. Lane 5, Catherine Morris from FMC. Delta holding it down to lane number 6 with Molly Lubner. Lane 7, Madeline Padovic from HOSC, the Hornets. Lane number 8, Emily Boccaro from BSC. Swimming unattached in lane number 9 is Miss Isabel Pelka. Lane number 10, Grace Schultz from WYNS. WYNS. I had to look that one up. Woodson. I should have known that one. Up next is going to be the guys' heat number 1. Taking this one is going to be Miss Morris with a 57.57, bringing the heat. Nice work. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, this is event number 2. Now the gentlemen 100 free. Heat 1 of 11. Lane number 1, we have Zenon Miller from CWAC. Lane number 2, his teammate, Mr. Donald Taylor. Lane 3, from the Cats, Mr. Edward Zhao. Lane 4, Charles Platt from HOSC, the Hornets. Lane 5, Mr. Stevie Grudd from Academy Bullets. So is he going by Stevie now? Is it Steven? Growing up. Lane number 6 is going to be Noah Priest from FMC. Lane number 7 is going to be Spencer Sluka from OCSC. Lane number 8, Thomas Bergen from Elmbrook. And lane number 9, Cameron Dunn from FMC. Up next, heat number 2. Mr. Platt taking that one with a 55.18. Heat number 2, fresh off the blocks for the guys 100 free. If you're just now joining along with us live on YouTube, welcome aboard. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here with us. I know you're going to be hooting and hollering into that device. So we're definitely feeling all that energy here at the Recplex. Lane number 1, we have Sid Hartha Osha, Mr. Sid Osha from PAC. Lane number 2, Diego Rosario from PAC. Lane number 3 from RA, Dexter Zielinski. Lane number 4, Payne Smith for swimming unattached, Wisconsin. Lane number 5, William Gorman from PSC. Lane number 6 from FMC, Mr. Joseph Kibben. Lane 7, Vincent Smith from Academy Bullets. From RA, Reach Aquatics, Andrew Tonkovic. And lane number 8 and lane number 9 is Drew Millett from Lake. And lane number 10 is going to be Ethan Bergman from C. Up next, heat number 3. Smith taking that one with a 55.85. Nice work, brother. Nice work. Heat number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Lane number 1, we have Jonathan Slushie from SPS. Lane number 2, Quinnen Collins from FMC. Lane number 3 is going to be Ryan Vance from PSC. From the Flying Fish, lane number 4 is going to be John Martin. Lane number 5, Mr. Brandon Young from PAC. Lane number 6, Logan Townsend from Mavs. Lane number 7 from the Bullets, Mr. Tyler Spillane. Lane number 8, Vladimir Mullen from RA. Lane 9 is going to be Andrew Vitek from HSC, Hinsdale in the house. Lane number 10, Tyler Hansen, swimming for Lake. Reach. Last 2 meters for these guys. Cranking under the flags into the blue paint. Taking this one home and goes Mr. Townsend from Mavs with a 55.42. Heat number 4, lane number 1, we have David Mayer. Lane number 5, Tomas Samuelis. Lane number 3, Robert Sayer. Lane 4, Joseph Skantz. Lane number 5, Kiernan Shoemaker. Lane number 6 is going to be Cale Elmore. Lane 7 is going to be Benton Greenberg. Lane 8, Andrew Gilbert. Lane number 9, Mr. Benjamin Rocks. Lane number 10, Cooper Portzandek. These guys going absolutely hammer time right now, making their way through 15 meters. Looks like 3-4 guys into the wall at the same time, finishing this one up, taking it home, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rocks with a 54.67. Up next, heat number 5. Cruising right along. This is heat number 5 of 11 for the guys 100 free. Lane number 1 from HSC, Mr. Erkan Osgen. Lane number 2 is John Burke from Mavs. Lane number 3, Maxwell Stafford from unattached Wisconsin. Lane number 4 from Elmbrook, Adrian Bellidio. Lane number 5, his teammate from Elmbrook, Michael Long. Lane number 6, Andrew Lynn from the Heat. Lane number 7 is going to be Kevin Abochi from Patriot Aquatic Club. Lane number 8, Step Flanagan from New Trier. Lane number 9 is going to be Ryan Boating from ICE. And lane number 10 is Ethan Bratz from SPS. Up next, heat number 6. Once again, heat number 6 in the water. Lane number 1, we have Colin Senke, swimming unattached, Wisconsin. Lane number 2, Jay Jensen from HSC. Lane number 3, Cody Hellenbrand from MAC. Lane number 4, Nolan Lehman from FMC. Lane number 5, Wyatt Dickman from WYNS. So why is that Woodson? WYNS. Once again, Woodson. Yeah, Woodson. Lane number 6, Mr. Peter Nolan from CWAC. Lane number 7 is going to be Kyle Bergman from FMC. LGSC, Mr. Hunter Johnson. And 8, Oscar Best from Midwest. Lane number 10 is going to be David Cohen from the Cats. Up next, heat number 7. Heat number 7 of 11. Lane number 1, we have Finley Conklin from OCSC. Lane number 2, Jeremy Mueller from STAT. Lane number 3 from PAC, we have Daniel Kamara. Lane number 4 from FMC, James Sinise. His teammate in lane number 5 is going to be Jack Wanless. Lane 6, Nicolo Camini from Patriot Aquatic Club. Lane 7, Tristan Stevens from the Wolfpack. Lane 8, Lucas Simic from SWAC. Lane 9 is going to be George Wang from FMC. And from the Bullets in lane number 10, Mr. Benjamin Guerrero. Up next, heat number 8. Locking that one up, Mr. Mueller with a 54.23. Heat number 8. Cruising right along this one, ladies and gentlemen. Lane number 1, we have Anthony Carollo from PAC. Lane number 2 from HSC, Mr. Connor Groya. Lane 3 from CIA, Mr. Aaron Abram. Lane number 4, Andreas McClea from SWAC. Lane number 5, Jaden Olson from CWAC. Lane 6, Jonathan Farber from the Cats. Lane 7, Connor Dunn from FMC. Lane number 8 from BR Ryle, Mr. Ryan Heller. Lane 9, Liam Shannon from FMC. Lane number 10, Benjamin Robertson from Academy Bullets. Under the flags, dropping into the blue paint. It's going to be close on this one. Taking that one is going to be 52.75. Groya lighting it up. Fresh off the blocks and breaking out right now. This is heat number 9 of 11. If you're just now joining along with us live on YouTube, welcome aboard. Lane number 1, we have Darren Rogers from HSC. Lane number 2 is going to be Ethan Botko from the Cats. Lane 3, Pierce Bailey from New Trier. Lane number 4 from Elmbrook, Mr. Ryan Linehan. Lane 5, Trent Franson from FMC. Swimming unattached Illinois, we have Donovan Lehman. Lane number 7 from Paw, Justin Alderson. Lane number 8, Nicholas Thomasoni from HSC. Lane number 9, his teammate, Mr. Jack Thorell. Lane 10, Daniel N.G. from PAC. Next, heat 10, Thomasoni lighting it up. Second to last heat out of this one for event number 2. Heat number 10. Lane number 1 from C, we have Abdil Ortega. Lane 2 is going to be Aaron Martin from the Flying Fish. Lane number 3 from FMC, William Gallagher. His teammate in lane number 4, Mr. Connor McCarthy. Once again, FMC holding down lane number 5 is going to be Connor Boyle. Lane 6, Parker Nolan from CWAC. Lane 7 is going to be Austin Millard from Academy Bullets. Lane number 8 from FMC, Andrew Dye. Lane 9, Frank Taroni from Academy. And lane number 10, Arnav Deshpande from FMC. This whole crew coming into the wall at the same time, bringing the heat under the flags. Into the wall goes Boyle with a 52.98. Up next, heat 11. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the final heat of event number 2 for the guys 100 free. heat number 11. Lane number 1, we have Benjamin Lewis from Academy. Lane number 2 is going to be Omar Fatala from PAC. Lane 3 from Paw, Mr. Joshua Knoll. Lane number 4, Jacob Carlson from WA. Why I gotta look at this? Wisconsin Aquatics. His teammate in lane number 5, Mr. Andrew Benson. Lane number 6, Grant Bochensky from HSC Hinsdale. Lane 7, FMC, Michael Flynn. Lane number 8, Nikola Tadic from SWAC. Lane 9 is going to be Toby Albochi, swimming unattached Illinois. And Mr. Joseph Countryman from Wolfpack in lane number 10. Coming up next, we're going to be moving into event number 3, the girls' 200-meter breaststroke, 1 of 7. Good luck, ladies. Benson popping off a 51.06. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, this is event number 3, the girls' 200-meter breaststroke, heat 1 of 7. Lane number 2 from Reach Aquatics, we have Bryn Kleitsch. Lane number 3 is going to be Theodora Kalifatanu from HSC. Lane number 4 is Zoe Rank from JHK. That's a new one for me. Jayhawk Aquatics. That's cool. Lane 5, Miss Madeline Conrad from HSC. Lane number 6, Zoe D'Alessandro from the C. Lane number 7, from Woodson, we have Scout McQueen. And lane number 8, from Delta, Kennedy Grosklausis. I messed that one up last time I was announcing this one. Grosklaus. All right, so once again, we are doing time trials. So that will be closing at 10:30. Once again, if you're interested in swimming time trials, make sure you stop on over towards the announcer table. Michelle is over here writing everybody's names down. Once again, time trials closes at 10:30. Taking this heat home, ladies and gentlemen, Miss McQueen from Woodson with a 248.61, final split of a 44.84. Up next, heat number 2. Fresh off the blocks, once again, this is heat number 2 for event number 3, the girls' 200-meter breaststroke. Lane number 1 from CWAC, we have Ashley Rosenberg. Lane number 2, Miss Jessica Sanders from FMC. Lane number 3, Tegan Olska from Academy Bullets. Lane 4, Caitlin Gressick from Delta. Lane 5, Cameron Schmidt from FMC. Her teammate, lane number 6, Miss Greta Cernuti. Lane 7, Imogen Duffy from HSC. Lane number 8, Miss Emma Foth from RIP. GSC holding it down in lane number 9 with Natalie Plewa. And lane number 10 from the Wolfpack, Miss Rowan Szymanski. Chirping in on the action here. 2 swimmers into the wall at the same time. Looks like Gressick taking that one with the 251.07 in lane number 4. Coming up next, heat number 3. Heat number 3. Lane number 1, we have Miss Callie Gregg from Elmbrook. Lane number 2, Miss Caitlin White from BR Wow. Lane number 3 from CIA, Miss Willa Haig. There's a Haggy. Lane number 4 is going to be Chloe Diner from Delta. Lane number 5 from MAC, Miss Monica Schmidt. Lane number 6, Miss Charlize Escasa from SWAC. From Woodson, lane number 7, Miss Elena Brightback. Lane number 8, from GSC, Miss Catherine Makarska. Lane number 9, from Woodson, Miss Jenna Brightback. And lane number 10, from the C, Miss Mackenzie Thomas. All right, let's take a look at what we got going in the field here. Bringing it back on the first 100. Dropping into the blue paint right now. Looks like we have 3 ladies into the wall at the same time on the 100. Looks like a 119.47 Brightback in lane number 7. C had a back half split of a 42.00. 121.43 Hagen 3. Split at 43.30. Have some movement in the field right now. Looks like we'll still have about 2-3 ladies coming into the wall on the 150. Let's take a look at what is going on with the split times. Brightback in lane number 7 with a 43.04. Haig with a 43.26, picking up her split a little bit right now. Dropping some time, trying to put on the pace. See a 44.73, Makarska, 46.68, Brightback. In lane number 9, 47.48, Thomason 10. Opening up. Bit of a gap right here. Closing this one down, Miss Brightback in lane number 7 from Woodson with a 245.54. Elena, nice job. Up next, heat 4. Heat 4 of 7. In lane 1, from the Hornets, we have Laura Mizunis. Lane number 2, Miss Sydney Stemper from Lake. Lane number 3, from FMC, Carly Zapral. Lane number 4 from Academy Bullets, Miss Katie O'Connell. Lane 5, Claire Wright from Lake. Lane 6 from Woodstock. I believe it's Woodstock. Yep, Woodstock. Miss Tessa Jones. Lane number 7, Miss Natalia Badillo from the C. Lane number 8, Avery Kleitz from Reach. Lane 9, Gianna Gagliano from GSC. Lane number 10, Miss Ava Schlegetter from Academy Bullets. Taking a look at the action right now, what's going on in the field. We have 2 lead ladies up there, and we have a chase pack of basically the whole rest of the field. These 2 ladies coming into the wall at the same time, basically stroke for stroke. Looks like 117.90 for Jones in 6, 118.31 by Wright in 5. Jones splitting at 40.83. Wright split at 41.89. I see 42.92 Gagliano, 43.75 Zaprazal, 44.03 Stemper, Ms. Eunice, 45.35, 44.47 Kleitch. Everybody just going to work right now. We have a couple battles going back and forth. I see a battle obviously out front with the 2 lead ladies. I see a battle in lanes 1 and 2. I see a battle in 3 and 4. Let's take a look at the split times right here. Popping off onto the wall. It's so close. 200.75 for Jones, 200.94 for Wright. Jones hits at 42.85. 42.62 was Wright. What is left in the tanks, ladies and gentlemen? These 2 ladies hammering. Can Wright answer back? It's Wright and Jones. Jones and Wright underneath the flags, dropping into the blue paint. Last couple of strokes, taking it home. Miss Jones with a 243.27. Nice work. Wright 244.17. Up next, heat number 5. Heat number 5 of 7. Lane number 1 from Coho, we have Erica Ikiu. Lane number 2, Miss Andrea Paradis from Hornets. Lane 3, Sarah Jazz from Academy Bullets. Lane number 4, Miss Alexandra Anagnostapolos from WA, Anagnostopolos. Hope I said that one right. Lane number 5, Miss Lucy Thomas from Elmbrook. Lane number 6 from WA, Miss Callahan Dunn. Lane number 7, Miss Rose Jania from New Trier. Lane number 8, Elizabeth Howers from Jayhawk. Lane 9, Eva Goodnow from Elmbrook. And lane number 10, Olivia Moore from Academy Bullets. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. 2 ladies into the wall. We're sitting at a 1:16.37. Thomas Anagnostopoulos with a 1:17.12. What was 2 ladies in the lead pack is now turned into 4 ladies in the lead pack, bringing the weight in on the 150. These ladies coming into the wall. Take a look at these times right here. I'm seeing a 158.05 Thomas with a 41.68 split. 41.4 for Alexandra, 41.39 Dunn, 42.52 Jania. Last one, fast one, ladies and gentlemen. Last 50 for these ladies. The lead swimmers are already basically on the last 15 meters. Lead swimmer passing through the last 2 meters. Walking away with this one, ladies and gentlemen, taking it to the house. Miss Thomas from Elmbrook with a 2:38.33. Final split of a 40.27. Nice work. Up next, heat number 6. Heat number 6, second to last heat of 7. For event number 3, the girls' 200-meter breaststroke. Lane number 1, we have Isabella Ramos from the Cats. Lane 2, Ashley Siegel from Academy Bullets. Lane 3, Olivia Swally from CIA. Lane 4, Elizabeth Naraki from Academy Bullets. Lane 5 from PX3, Miss Maggie Papa-Nicholas. Lane number 6, Bridget McGann from Delta. Lane number 7 is Isabella Pytel from Academy Bullets. From the C, lane number 8, Miss Megan Schultz. Lane 9, Riley Routledge from, what is that, MMSC, Mundelein. I remember that one, Mundelein. And lane number 10 from Paul, Miss Kaylee Dexter. Bringing it back on the 100. Cruising right along. Looks like 2 ladies might be in that lead pack. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it looks like lanes 5 and 3. Taking a look, it is lane number 5, Miss Maggie Papa-Nicholas with a 115.29 on that first 100. 116.30, Swally. Under the flags on the 150. What's going on here in the field? 156.39, sitting at a 41.09. That's Miss Maggie Papa-Nicholas in lane number 5. Split times popping off a 40.62. McGann in lane number 6. Putting on the heat, 41.89. Seago. Can they answer back, ladies and gentlemen? Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Three ladies coming into the wall at the same time. Can Maggie hold on? Inside the paint, reaching for the wall, and it goes. McGann from Delta answering back the 237.97. Final split of a 40.02. Up next, the final heat number 7. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, heat number 7. This is the final heat for event number 3, the girls' 200-meter breaststroke. Lane number 1, we have Madeline Zer from SWAC. Lane number 2, Miss Kayla Duran from CWAC. Lane 3, Veronica Piechnik from SWAC. Lane number 4 is going to be Kelsey Krish from Academy Bullets. Lane 5 from WA, Miss Elizabeth Moore. Lane 6, Adri K. from PAC. Lane number 7, Eleni Gawalt from PX3. Lane number 8 from the pack, Miss Hannah Liu. Lane 9, Caroline Kramer from HSC. And lane number 10 from pack, Miss Lily Sandor. Miss Moore with a 113.89, first 100. For event number 1, the girls' 100-meter free for finals this evening. Looks like the 2 alternates are going to be Nora Kemp and Nia Robinson. The C final is going to be Rebecca Rentz, Natalie DiProspero, Veronica Piechnik, Abby Tawny, Lillian Reeder, Anna Andrus, Sarah Mayer, Maya Arroyo, Sophia Szymanski, and Melanie Quinones. The B final is going to be Olivia Dorshorst, Julietta Tracy, Emily Baccario, Holly Stahl, Tiffany Ron, Madeline Padovic, Haley Tierney, Annika Parkey, Bridget McCann, and Sadie Murphy. The A final is going to be Francesca Smith, Heidi Stockfleet, Laurel Bludgeon, Jessica Duraney, Jenna Kerr, Brianna Belisle, Katarina Schneider, Lucy Thomas, Abigail Wanazek, and Catherine Morris. The time is officially 9:56. You have 30 minutes to scratch. Second heat number 7 hole, Miss Moore with a 2:35.18. Nice work swimming from Wisconsin Aquatics. Moving right along, it's going to be event number 4. This is going to be the boys' 200-meter breaststroke, heat 1 of 7. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, this is event number 4, the boys' 200-meter breaststroke, heat 1 of 7, if you're just now joining along with us live on YouTube. Once again, first and foremost, welcome aboard. It's an absolutely amazing day of racing here at the Rackplex. It is day number 1 for the 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals. It's been absolutely amazing thus far. Finals shaping up for this evening. It's going to be awesome. Telling you, firing it up. Well, right now, heat number 1 of 7 for the guys 200 breaststroke. Once again, this is lane number 4, Mr. Henry Siegelman, swimming for FMC. Lane number 5 is going to be Jeremy Suarez from the Mavs. Lane 6, Mr. Andrew Fix from HSC. Lane number 7, Mr. David Bardak from PAC. Checking in on the first 100, looks like it is a 116.24. Suarez fixed with a 116.48. Siegelman with a 119.65. Suarez and Fix. Fix and Suarez going to battle out there. Throwing elbows. So I just want to say thank you so much for Speedo, who is sponsoring, obviously, this event. You want to race in a new lights, conquer the lanes, and reign the podium in our new ultraviolet Faskin suits. Complement your look with Speedo's other award-winning competitive styles, from packs and bags to Vanquisher goggles. Make sure you go and visit the Speedo booth. Taking heat one home, Suarez from the Mavs with a 242.90. Up next, heat two. Fresh off the blocks, heat number 2 of 7 for the guys' 200-meter breaststroke. Lane number 1, Mr. Cooper Weissner from Lake. Lane number 2 is going to be Edgar Rutkowskis from Coho. Lane 3, Colton Lane from the Flying Fish. Lane number 4 is going to be Andrew Herman from SSTY. What? Schrader. I knew that one. Oh, yeah. Lane number 5 from SWAC, we have Nicholas Pham. Lane number 6 is Hunter Jackson from the Cats. Lane 7 is going to be Tanner Hansen from Lake. Lane number 8 is going to be Adan Pedraza from Academy Bullets. Lane number 9 is going to be Alon Schoenfeld from SWAC and LGSC. Lane number 10, Mr. Thomas Anderson. $112.14. Looks like Herman. It's all Pham and Jackson in there with Pedraza. For event number 2, the guys 100 free. Looks like the 2 alternates are going to be Benjamin Lewis and Aaron Abram. The C final is going to be Trent Franson, Andreas McLeod, Aaron Martin, Michael Long, Jeremy Mueller, Adrian Belito, Omar Fatala, Abdil Ortega, Andrew Dye, and Jonathan Farber. The B final is going to be Darren Rogers, Ryan Linehan, Donovan Lehman, Andrew Lynn, Justin Alderson, Joseph Countryman, Parker Nolan, Frank Taroni, Michael Flynn, Joshua Knoll. The A final is going to be Austin Millard, Nikola Tadic, Connor Boyle, Toby Oboshi, Nick Tomasoni, Jaden Olson, Connor Groya, Jacob Carlson, Grant Pochensky, and Andrew Benson. The time is officially 10:03. You have 30 minutes to scratch. And taking that heat home is going to be Mr. Herman with a 234.12. Up next, heat number 3. Breaking out right now, once again, heat number 3 of 7. Lane number 1, we have Caleb Gao from FMC. Lane number 2 is going to be Bennett Bratz from SPS. Lane number 3, Mitchell Anemiak from Hinsdale Swim Club. Lane number 4 is going to be Sean Flannery from LGSC. From Reach, we have lane number 5, Cole Seeger. Lane number 6, Alexander Dahl from FMC. Swimming for PAC, and lane number 7 is going to be Ethan Fua. Lane 8 is Andrew Rosa from FMC. Lane 9 from BLST, Mr. Dylan Hernick. And lane number 10 from FMC, Mr. Jonathan Wang. Taking a look at what's going on here in the field. On the first 100, looks like first to the wall, 112.52, Nemiak with a 39.19. Taking a look at some of those split times, 38.92, Daw pulling it up right now. 39.63, Fua. 41.41, Wang. 42.04, Hernick. 40.28, Bratz. Got a pretty good mashup in the field right now. Separate battles taken all the way through. Taking a look at the wall right here. Split times, 40.53, Daw firing it up, sitting at a 154.76, but first to the wall, it looks like Nemiak was still there. So Daw and Nemiak. Nemiak and Daw right now. Lead group. Looks like we have 3, 4 guys, maybe even 5 coming into the wall at the same time as they push their way through the last half of this last 50. Lead swimmers inside the paint. Taking this one home, ladies and gentlemen, Daw with a 235.84, sitting at a 41.08 last split off that 50. Up next, heat number 4. Heat number 4, event number 4, the guys 200-meter breaststroke. Lane number 1 from PSC, Mr. Parker Paulson. Lane number 2 from Academy, Mr. Philip Stempheim. Lane number 3, Jackson Usman from Delta. Lane 4, Joseph Polyak from iFly. Joseph. Tomas Automatis from FMC is in lane number 5. Mr. Andrew Flight in lane number 6 from Alligator Aquatics. Lane number 7 from GSC, Mr. Sam Sakor. Lane number 8, Jonathan Kobas from HSC. Lane number 9 is going to be FMC's Mr. Brady Johnson. And MMSC, swimming for Mundaline, Mr. Charles Hammond. Also want to give a big shout out to Toyota. Toyota's the sponsor of this meet weekend. So today's event is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. That's like one of my favorite taglines. Let's go places. Man. Timing Council. Can we clear up lane number 8? Once again, Timing Council. Kindly clear up lane number 8. Taking this heat home, ladies and gentlemen, looks like it's going to be lane number 4. I would say Pontiac with a 2:30.34. The results on the scoreboard are unofficial. Up next, heat number 5. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, this is heat number 5 of 7 for the guys 200-meter breaststroke. If you're just now joining along with us live on YouTube, welcome aboard. It's great to have you here with us at the Recplex up in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Everybody's been swimming absolutely amazing thus far. It's going to be shaping up for a great finals tonight. It is day number 1 for the Speedo Summer Sectionals. In the water right now, once again, this is heat 5 of 7 for the guys 200-meter breaststroke. Lane number 1 from Swift Aquatics, we have Mr. Andrew Lubashenko. Lane number 2 is going to be Wyatt Dickman from Woodson. Lane number 3, Tyler Spillane from Academy Bullets. Lane number 4 is Calvin Groenwald from FMC. Swimming for the heat, lane number 5, Mr. Jake Regenwetter. Lane 6, Michael Bennington from FMC. His teammate, lane number 7, is going to be Aiden Dunn. Lane 8, Jaden Gamilla, swimming for the Mavs. Lane 9, Finland Nato, swimming for CIA. And lane number 10 for the Flying Fish, Mr. John Martin. Bringing the thunder right now. Dropping into the wall right there. It looks like it's going to be Groenwald from FMC with the 224.81 and the final split of a 38.89. Up next, heat number 6. Breaking out right now, heat 6 of 7. Second to last heat. Lane number 1, we have the Mavs, Alexander Lakin. Lane number 2, Jordan Christensen from iFly. Lane number 3 from Academy Bullets, Mr. Benjamin Guerrero. Lane number 4, Daniel Langlois from BSC. Swimming, unattached, Wisconsin. Mr. Maxwell Bowenline. I had to think about that one real quick. That was a new one for me. Max Bowenline. Benline. I'm going to mark that down. Benline. All right. Lane number 6 from Paul, Mr. Justin Alderson. Lane number 7, Carter Kurtz from ICE, swimming from Elmbrook. Lane number 8, Mr. Brady Miller. Lane 9, Theodore Nikolov from Academy Bullets. And lane number 10, PX3, Alexa Zabkiv. Man, I knew that one too. Alexa Zabkiv. For tonight, event number 3, the girls' 200-meter breaststroke. The two alternates are going to be Andrea Paradis and Katie O'Connell. The C final is going to be Isabella Ramos, Madeline Zer, Scout McQueen, Lily Sandor, Elizabeth Howers, Megan Schultz, Willow Haig, Riley Routledge, Kelsey Krish, and Caroline Kramer. B final is going to be Hannah Liu, Sarah Jess, Eleni Gawalt, Elena Brightback, Kayla Duran, Claire Wright, Rose Jania, Ashley Seago, Isabella Pytel, and Tessa Jones. The A final is going to be Elizabeth Noraki, Veronica Beachnick, Alexandra Anagnostopoulos, Callahan Dunn, Adrian K. Smits, Olivia Sowali, Maggie Papanicholas, Lucy Thomas, Bridget McCann, and Elizabeth Moore. The time is officially 10:15. You have 30 minutes to scratch. Next, the final heat, heat number 7. All right, here it is, heat number 7, the final heat for event number 4, the boys 200-meter breaststroke. Lane number 1, we have Tyler Hartman from Lake. Lane number 2 is going to be William Gallagher from FMC. YCV. Throwing me for some loops here today, ladies and gentlemen. YCV, the YMCA of Chippewa Valley. Ian Olson, that was in lane number 3. Lane number 4 is going to be Elmer Wang from FMC. Lane number 5, swimming for pack, is going to be Kyle Folkstrom. Lane 6, Jeffrey Howell from FMC. Lane 7, OCSC, Mr. Finley Conklin. Lane number 8, from Lake, Mr. Tyler Hansen. Lane 9, Tyler Connor from Academy Bullets. And lane number 10, from HSC, Hinsdale, Mr. Nathan Harris. So it looks like we have some people leaving us here from the morning session thus far. If you are leaving the Rackplex, kindly make sure you look around yourself so you don't lose any personal belongings, you know, any hats, jackets, cell phones, keys, wallets, all the good stuff. And if you are looking around yourself and if you are leaving the Rackplex today, kindly make sure that if you left any rubbish behind that it goes into the proper trash receptacles. So once again, we want to make sure everything is as clean as possible. We're picking up after ourselves and you don't lose any personal belongings. So those of you leaving today, hopefully we'll see you here tonight for finals. But with that being said, we'll obviously see you here the rest of the weekend. Taking a look at the action in the water right now, it looks like that is lane 5, Folkstrom lighting it up. Laying the law down. Folkstrom from pack with a 222.58. Wang with a 227.61. And running out the top 3, Mr. Howe with a 230.24. Moving along, this is event number 5, the girls 200 fly, heat 1 of 6. Good luck, ladies. Once again, 200 fly for the girls. This is event number 5. Heat 1 of 6. Lane number 4, we have Grace Dembowski from Alligator Aquatics. Kendall Maulers is in lane number 5 from Academy Bullets. And swimming for Madison Aquatic Club, Miss Monica Schmidt in lane number 6. Checking in on the first 100. These ladies are pretty close coming into the wall at the same time. Lane number 4 with a 110.57, split a 37.83. Dembowski from Alligator. 110.88. Academy, Miss Maulers. Miss Schmidt holding it down with a 113.76. Once again, if you are interested in doing time trials closes in 10 minutes at 10:30. Once again, 10:30, time trials closes. Off the 150. Dembowski split a 39, Maulers 41, Schmidt 41. I've seen a lot happen on the last 50 of a 200 fly. With that being said, I've seen a lot happen within the last 15 meters, not to mention 2 meters of a 2 fly. Swimmers, you know what I'm talking about. Bringing the heat, Dembowski, lane number 4 from Alligator Aquatics with a 230.00. Up next, heat number 2. Fresh off the blocks and breaking out right now. This is heat number 2 of 6 for the girls' 200-meter fly. Lane number 2, we have Julia Pentescu from PX3. Lane number 3, from Delta, we have Hannah Giles. Lane number 4, Evelyn Larson from Madison Aquatic Club. From Patriot Aquatic Club, Miss Claudia Zesnik, her teammate. Nope, just kidding. From FMC, and lane number 6 is Greta Cernuti. Lane 7, Caitlin Gressick from Delta. And B.R. Ryle holding it down in lanes 8 and 9 with Ann Gathoff in 8 and Carolyn Nelson in 9. Under the flags, we'll have 2, 3 ladies coming into the wall from where I'm standing. 108.66, Larson in 4. 110.03, Pentescu in 2. 111.33, looks like Gressick. 111.93, Giles. Talk about close. Anybody's race. Take a look at this right now. Coming in on the 150. Some movement in the field. Let's take a look at the board and take a look at the splits right now. Dropping into the wall right there. It looks like it's going to be with a 148.02 setting the tone at the 39.35 Miss Larson. 40.47 Pentescu. 39.41 Gressick. 40.77 Gathoff. 41.52 Nelson. 39.67 Zesnik. 41.66 Cernuti. Can lead swimmer hold on? Check this out. coming in strong in the middle of the field right now, hammering it home with authority, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Gressick from Delta with a 228.36 with a 37.61 final split. Up next, heat number 3. Halfway through this one. Once again, this is halfway through event number 5, the girls 200-meter fly. Lane number 1, swimming unattached Iowa, I should say, Trinity Gilbert. Lane number 2 is going to be Grayson Hoper, swimming for I Fly. Lane number 3 from Elmbrook, Miss Paris Fullerton. Lane number 4, Allison Beitendorp from BSC. Lane number 5, Melena Busma. Sorry about that. Melena Busma from PAC, lane number 5. Madeline Reed in lane number 6 from New Trier. Lane 7 is going to be Linda Steen from Reach Aquatics. Her teammate in lane number 8 is going to be Avery Watson. Lane 9, Eleanor Hansen from Lake. And lane 10 from Academy Bullets, Miss Rebecca Rentz. These ladies bringing it back on the 100 right now. I see some outside lanes going to work. It's going to be pretty close, but it looks like it's going to be outside lane number 10, taking it in on the first 100. Taking the whole shot right there with a 107.13 just means first to the wall. That is Miss Rentz in lane number 10, splitting a 35.04. Setting the tone. Looking through the rest of the field, I see 36, 37, 39. Taking a look at what we have going on in the water right now. Lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5 all lined up on the chase pack. Chasing after Miss Rentz in lane number 10. Dropping in on the 150, sitting at a 144.41. That's my favorite number right there. 44, what's up? 37.27 split, setting the tone on the way back. Miss Rentz in 10. Don't call it a comeback, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like lane number 4 trying to make a move. Beitendorp. Can she answer? Last one, fast one. What is left in the tanks? Can she answer back against Miss Rentz in lane number 10? Lead swimmers under the flags. Last couple strokes. And diving into the wall right there. Rentz holding it down with a 220. Looks like 3.98 and the final split of a 39.56. Beitendorp, nice work with a 224.08. Up next, heat 4. Heat number 4, fresh off the blocks. One quick announcement. We are just shy. So I'll give it the 2-minute call. 2-minute call for anybody interested in swimming a time trial. Time trials closes at 10:30. It's your 2-minute call. In the water right now for the girls 200 flies, heat number 4 of 6. Lane number 1 from Academy Bullets, Miss Ashley Seago. Lane number 2 from Woodstock. It's going to be Haley Halsall. Lane 3 is from GSC, Miss Emma Pritchett. Lane 4, Greta Palzak from New Trier. Lane number 5 from BSC, Miss Addison Don Friss. Lane 6 from Academy Bullets, Miss Jillian Wilson. Lane 7, Paige Collins from FMC. The Bullets holding it down on lanes 8 and 9 with Megumi Komodo in lane number 8 and Lauren O'Connor in lane 9. Vast is in lane number 10 with Miss Faith Sill. Taking a look at what we have going on that first 100. Taking the whole shot to the ball right there is going to be 104.69, splitting a 34.20 on that last 50. Miss Palzak in lane number 4 from New Trier. 1 minute call, 1 minute for the time trials. Once again, 1 minute call before the time trial table closes. In on the 150, 35.94 setting the tone. Pelzek in 4, 36.20 Wilson, 38.17 Collins, 38.11 by O'Connor, 38.70 Sill. Everybody is on the charge right now, hammering it back on the last 50. What is left in the tanks as they put their foot on the gas pedal and bring it back for this last 50 fly. Pelzek trying to walk away with it. Last couple of strokes for her in lane number 4. Pelzek locking that one up from neutral with a 217.24 and a 36.61. Ladies and gentlemen, the time trial table is now closed. Time trial table is now closed. Up next, heat 5. Fresh off the blocks and moving right along right now is heat number 5, the second to last heat for the girls' 200-meter fly. If you're just now joined along with us live on YouTube. Those of you watching live, man, talk about sending some energy. We could definitely feel that here in Wisconsin at the Recplex. Definitely great energy with all these swimmers just swimming absolutely outstanding, setting up, playing strategy for finals tonight. Such great times, such great swims. In the water for heat number 5, lane number 1, we have Kelly Shortall from Academy Bullets. Lane number 2 from the Flying Fish, Lily Consiglio. Lane number 3, Leslie Wendell from Nutcher. From YCV, Miss Peyton Watson. Lane 5 is Emma Gleason from IA. Lane number 6 is going to be Nina Mullen from Academy Bullets. Pack holding it down in lane number 7 with Annika Parkey. Lane 8, Lindsay Drum from FMC. From Hensdale, lane number 9, Miss Olivia Assay. And lane number 10 from Elmbrook, Miss Catherine Bingenheimer. In on the 150. 142.64 Mullen, Nina Mullen in lane number 6, setting the tone. She's sitting at a 35.78. Looking at the rest of the field, I see some 37s, 38s, and a couple 39s in there. But it's still anybody's race on this last 50 as they're closing this heat down. Lead swimmers pushing halfway through this last 50, making their way in past the 15-meter mark. Looks like 2 ladies going head-to-head out front. Into the wall, Miss Nina Mullen with a 220.04, splitting a 37.40 on the chase. Up next is heat 6. Off the blocks and underway. The final heat, heat number 6 for the girls' 200 fly. Lane number 1, we have Vanessa Lopez from FMC. Lane number 2, Lillian Zippel from SS. Oh, man. SS. Schrader. Why does that one keep tripping me up? Schrader. I knew that. All right. Schrader, Lillian Zippel, lane number 2. Amy Duhamel from Academy. Lane number 3, Miss Annalise Stingle, lane number 4 from the Cats. All right. Wisconsin Aquatics, Miss Michaela Siegel. Lane number 5 from FMC, Miss Julietta Tracy. Her teammate in lane number 7 is going to be Burlington Bocos. The Bocoses are watching live. Just want to say what's up. It's your boy James. So I know they're watching live. Lane number 8, Miss Alexis Wendell from New Trier. Lane number 9 is going to be Natalie D. Prospero from PX3. And lane number 10, Miss Callie Tuma from FMC. Preston, if you're watching, buddy, what's up, man? Timing console. Can we clear up lanes 6 and 3? Timing console. Bringing the heat on this one. Looks like it was a 2:18.90 Siegel. The times on the board are unofficial. Moving right along, this is now going into event number 6. This is the guys 200 fly, heat 1 of 5. Good luck, gentlemen. Okay, Devin and Preston are watching. What's up? I always like seeing who's found along live. You know what I'm saying? That's always awesome. I know people are watching coast to coast. A lot of people obviously in Illinois. But if you're watching, thanks for being here with us. For event number 6, the guys 200 fly, heat 1 of 5. Lane number 2, Isaac Sherman from Academy Bullets. Lane number 3 is going to be Nicholas Kunst from PX3. Lane number 4 from HSC, Kashif Carter. Lane 5, Max Gerke from iFly. His teammate in lane number 6 is going to be Joseph Polyak. Lane number 7 is Andrew Tonkovic from Reach Aquatics. Lane number 8 from OCSC, Mr. Benjamin Witt. And lane number 9 is going to be Nojude Bertulis from FMC. A coach from Lake Geneva and a coach from Hinsdale. A coach from Lake Geneva and a coach from Hinsdale. Please report to the admin in the shark room. Chirping in on the action here on the 150. Got a battle out in the front right now. Looks like a 140.54 setting the tone for Gerke from iFly in lane number 5. His teammate with a 141.34, Polyak in 6. These two guys literally looking at each other, making their way on back. Gerke looking out the side of his goggles. Keeping his teammate, Polyak, in check. Taking that one home, Gerke with a 215.60. Polyak, 215.72. Witt with a 221.11. Nice work, guys. Nice work. That's awesome. Up next, heat 2. Heat number 2 of 5 for the guys to fly. Lane number 1 from Madison Aquatic Club, we have Mr. Cody Hellenbrand. Lane number 2 from FMC, Mr. Oras Buzius. Lane 3, Holden Carter from iFly. Lane 4 from Reach Aquatics, Mr. Benjamin Castro. Lane 5 from FMC, Mr. Matthew Johnson. Lane 6 from the Heat, Andrew Lynn. Lane number 7 for swimming from Midwest, Oscar Best. Lane number 8 from PSC, Mr. William Gorman. Lane 9 and 10 held down by CIA, Mr. Finland Nadel in 9 and Zachary Bratz in 10. Checking to see where these guys are at on the first 100 with a 101.10. Lynn in lane number 6. Check this out. 101.38. Carter. 101.85. Castro. One of my favorite things about the sport of swimming, it just gets down sometimes to the tenths and hundredths of a difference that will split first and second. And the whole field sometimes. It's absolutely outstanding. Let's see how close these guys are on the 150. Dropping into the wall right there. It looks like it's going to be Lynn still with a 135.02, holding it out there, sitting at a 33.91. Castro with 34.70. 35.58 Carter. 35.55 Nadel. Bratz with a 35.17. These guys trying to turn up the heat. Can they bridge the gap on the way back up to the lead pack? Lead swimmers taking it home. Mr. Lynn from the Heat with a 210.23 with the final split of a 35.21. So it's just brought to my attention that we have one of our swimmers missing a Nissan car key. Okay? So if you found a car key, Nissan, bring it up to the announcer, please. Once again, if you found a Nissan car key, please bring it up to the announcer. In the water right now is heat number 3 of 5 for the guys to fly. Lane number 1, we have Bradley Reimer from Academy Bullets. Lane number 2 is going to be Ethan Herscher from FMC. Lane 3, Parker Paulson from PSC. From FMC, and lane number 4 is going to be Jeffrey Howe. Lane 5, Matthew Gibson, Gibson from Flying Fish. Lane 6 from Paul Joshua Knoll. Lane 7 is going to be Grayson Daughtry, swimming unattached Wisconsin. Lane number 8, Milo Balzer from Flying Fish. Lane number 9 is going to be Vince Chiappetta from Reach Aquatics. And Swift Aquatics holding it down to lane number 10 from Zachary Chapovlov. Those of you following along from Flying Fish, Milo's last name is spelled B-A-L-Z-E-R. Funny enough, my last name, B-A-L-C-E-R. That's kind of, it threw me off. I saw that. I was like, what? Get out of there. I know it's a letter, but still made me think about it. For event number 4, actually, I'll read this here in a moment. These guys playing strategy right now, setting themselves up for finals, hopefully. Gibson taking that one with the 209.98. Null with the 210.49. Howe, 214.02. Up next, heat 4. Heat number 4 of 5 for the guys to fly. Lane number 1, we have Diego Pareja from Academy Bullets. Lane number 2 is going to be Michael Flint from FMC. Lane 3 from the Cats, Mr. Ethan Botko. Lane 4, Foster Swanson from GSC. Lane number 5, Griffin O'Leary from BSC. Swimming for the Mavs in lane number 6 is going to be Liam Davis. Lane 7 from Lake, Drew Millett. Lane 8, Aiden Puck from Academy Bullets. Lane number 9 from SCT, Benjamin Longway. And lane number 10 is going to be from Ice Mr. Andy Luo. For event number 4, the guys 200 breaststroke. 2 alternates are going to be Brady Miller and Mitchell Nemiak. The C final is going to be Philip Stempine, Parker Paulson, Alexander Dahl, Jonathan Kobus, Jackson Usman, Tyler Hansen, Andrew Herman, Nathaniel Harris, Tyler Connor, and Charles Hammond. The B final is going to be Benjamin Guerrero, Jordan Christensen, Andrew Flight, Jaden Gamella, Finley Conklin, Brady Johnson, Aiden Dunn, Justin Alderson, Finland Nadel, and Michael Bennington. The A final is going to be Joseph Polyak, Jeffrey Howe, Carter Kurtz, Wyatt Dickman, Elmer Wang, Jake Regenwetter, Daniel Langless, Calvin Groenwald, Maxwell Bainline, and Kyle Folkstrom. The time is officially 10:46. You have 30 minutes to scratch.
Here's the next one.
Cool, thank you. Taking heat 4 home for the guys to fly. O'Leary with a 2:05.31. Up next, the final heat, heat number 5. Good luck, guys. Crushing it off the blocks right now. This is heat number 5, the final heat for the guys 200 fly. If you just now joined along with us live on YouTube, welcome aboard. Lane number 1 from Academy Bullets, we have Mr. Anthony Martin. Lane number 2 from PX3, Mr. Alexa Zabkev. Lane number 3 from PAC is Diego Rosario. Lane 4, Mr. Sean Wenner from Academy Bullets. Lane 5 from FMC, Mr. Andrew Dye. Lane 6, Spencer Holm from SPY. Lane number 7 is going to be Jaden Gamilla from the Mavs. Lane 8, Vincent Smith from Academy Bullets. Lane 9, Jeremiah Harrington from HSC. And from the Flying Fish, in lane number 10, we have Mr. Joseph Dienstag. For event number 5, the girls 200 fly. The 2 alternates are going to be Avery Watson and Grace Dembowski. The C final is going to be Leslie Wendell, Paris Fullerton, Grayson Hoper, Natalie DiProspero, Caitlin Gressick, Peyton Watson, Kelly Shortall, Faith Still, Megumi Komoto, Lily Consiglio. The B final is going to be Haley Halsall, Addison Donfris, Lillian Zippel, Lauren O'Connor, Emma Pritchett, Olivia Assay, Paige Collins, Lindsay Drum, Allison Beitendorf, and Annalise Stingle. The A final is going to be Rebecca Rentz, Amy Duhamel, Burlington Bokos, Julietta Tracy, Alexa Wendell, Jillian Wilson, Annika Parkey, Nina Mullen, Michaela Siegel, and Greta Palzek. The time is officially 10:48. You have 30 minutes to scratch. Wrapping up heat number 5 for the guys 200 fly. Looks like it is a 2:09.62. Andrew tied lane number 5 with a final split of a 35.08. Nice work, gentlemen. Coming up next, we're going to be getting into event number 7 and 8. We're going to be bouncing back and forth with the girls and the guys 800 free. Heat number 1 for both of them are going to be swum this evening in the finals. So we're going to be starting with heat number 3, which is heat 2 for the girls. I know it's a little confusing. So if you don't have a heat sheet, I'll walk you through it. Here it is, starting off with heat number 3, which is heat 2 for the girls, 800 free. Good luck, ladies. For the girls, 800 free. In the water right now, lane number 1, we have Faith Phantom from CIA. Lane number 2 from Lake, we have Miss Peyton Drexler. Lane number 3, Miss Kennedy Rainwater from SSTY Schrader. Lane number 4 is going to be Allison Beitendorf from BSC. Lane 5, Burlington Bocos from FMC. Lane number 6 is going to be Mackenzie Lipnick from Delta. Academy Bullets holding it down on lane number 7 with Miss Katie O'Connell. Lane 8 is going to be Haley Halsall from Woodstock. Lane 9, Madison Carlton from CIA. And from BSC, Miss Addison Donfris. And lane number 10. So once again, those of you following along live on YouTube, if you don't have a heat sheet, which I'm thinking you really don't, we're going to be bouncing back and forth between the girls and the guys here, right? So this is event 7 and 8. On the heat sheet, heat 1 is going to be swimming tonight in the finals. So where we're picking up is going to be heat 2, right? Timing Council. Timing Council, can we please clear the board? Can somebody please politely tell the Timing Council to clear the board? Thank you. Beitendorf sitting at a 251.22. Bocos 252.82. Lipnick was right there with them. Once they bring it on back here, we'll have a little bit better split times after clearing up the board. On the turn to the feet right there, it looks like Beitendorf sitting at a 34.96 split with a 326.18. Looking at the field, I see 35.93 Bocos, 35.66 was Lipnick, 35.69 O'Connell, 35.89 Rainwater, 35.78 Drexler. That tells you how close these ladies are right now. Beitendorf dropping into a 34.8. Rest of the field still hovering around 35 low, 35 mid. Couple 36s smothered around in there. On the 400, Beitendorf, 35.32. See the field, 35 mid, 35 high. Everybody is staying consistent. Now the fun thing, obviously, when swimming distance, it's strategy, right? All my distance people out there, you know. In on the 500. Let's see where these ladies are at. Beitendorf still holding it down. She sits at a 35.50. Take a look at the split times. Lipnick, 35.65. Bokos, 35.94. 35.64 looks like O'Connell. 36.04 Halsall. 36.02 Drexler. 36.04 Rainwater. 36.86 Frantum. All right, this is where it gets interesting. Everybody's been hovering around 35s the whole time. Couple deviations here and there. Here are the bells. It's going to be the last 100 for the swimmers right now. Beitendorf still sitting at 35.65. Bokos popping off at 35.69, 35.84 Lipnick, 35.21 O'Connell, 35.97 Halsall. It is anybody's race as they're making their way out on this last 100. Beitendorf trying to open up a bit of a gap here. The chase pack is just hammering right after her. Cards go in, double orange. Beitendorf sitting at a 30.81. She goes from 35s down to 30. Somebody's leaving a little something left in the gas tank right there. Looking at the rest of the field, I see 34s, 35s. We'll see who can hammer it back on this last 50. It went from having pretty much 7, 8 swimmers in that chase pack. Now I see maybe about 3, 4 ladies coming in on the chase. Beitendorf looking like she's about to close this one down. Last couple strokes. Taking this one home is going to be Miss Beitendorf in lane number 4 with a 9:18.80. I see Lipnick in there with a 9:22.39 and O'Connell 9:23.68. The times on the board are probably going to be unofficial. But man, talk about a race, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about a race. Coming up next, we will have Heat 4, which is going to be Heat 2 for the guys 800 free. Gentlemen behind the box, good luck. Fired up. So once again, this is Heat 2 for the guys, 800 free. Lane number 1 from Academy Bullets, we have Mr. Benjamin Lewis. Lane number 2, swinging for the Piranhas, Mr. Owen Childs. Lane number 3, from the Wolfpack, Charles Tracy. Lane number 4, I knew this one, Des Moines Swimming Federation. I remember seeing them before. Welcome aboard. And that's Jacob Hins. Lane number 5 from the Maz is going to be Liam Davis. Lane 6, Trent Franston from FMC. Lane number 7, the CIA holding it down, Reed Wallace. Lane number 8 from PSC, the Piranhas, Rylan Feast. And lane number 9 is going to be Joseph Kibben from FMC. This will probably be a good time for another announcement. This one, check this out, the Air Force sponsoring. Did you know the airmen in the Air Force Special Warfare are experts at parachuting, scuba diving, rappelling, skiing, motorcycling, you name it. If the mission calls for it, they can do it. They are the brightest of the brightest and the bravest of the brave. Does that sound like you? If so, check out airforce.com/special warfare and find out what it takes to become one of those elite heroes. Air Force. So it looks like after this heat, we'll have two more heats. We'll have heat 3 for the girls, heat 3 for the boys. And then we're going to be getting a little bit of a break before time trials. All right, checking in on the action over here. Lead swimmers on the wall right there. Looks like it's like a 624.03 with a 33.35 split. Mr. Tracy. That's right. Tracy splitting a 33.48. Pins popping up a 31.27. Picking up the pace and trying to answer back right now. Pins breathing over on his right side. Tracy breathing on his right side. I don't know if you can see Pins creeping up on his shoulder right now. There are the bells for the two lead swimmers. Tracy, 33.64. Pins, keeping it consistent, 31.13. Saving up a little juice for that last 100. Kicking on the turbo boosters. Can he pull it out here? All the bells, everybody's officially on the way out for the last 100. On the wall right there, looks like it's going to be Pins with a 31.75. Splitting, sitting at a 803.03, I think it was. 804 was Tracy. Pins just hammering right now. With authority, ladies and gentlemen, bringing the thunder, Mr. Pins with an 834.83, final split of a 31.80. That last 200 just went back to back to back. Those guys had a really great race. Mr. Tracy with an 837.64 and Mr. Lewis with an 850.94, running out the top three. Coming up once again, we're going to have the final two heats of the 800s. We're going to be getting into heat number 3 for the girls. Once again, this is heat number 3 for the girls 800 free. Lane number 4, swimming for Central Iowa, Miss Nora Kemp. Lane number 5 from Academy Bullets, Miss Sadie Murphy. Lane 6 from PX3, Miss Emily D. Prospero. Lane number 7 from Elmbrook Swim Club, Miss Grace Schnabel. Taking the first 100 right there. Look how close that is. 106.19 Murphy, 106.35 Kemp, 106.45 D Prospero. On the 200, 217.73 Murphy, 217.90 Kemp, 217.99 D Prospero. How long do you think they'll keep this up? Forever. For event number 6, the guys to fly. The two alternates are going to be Aras Buzias, Milo Balzer. The C final is going to be Zachary Bratz, Anthony Martin, Vince Chiappetta, Oscar Best, Ethan Herscher, Joseph Dienstag, Joseph Polyak, Max Gerke, Diego Pareja, and Finland Nadel. The B final is going to be Diego Rosario, Jeremiah Harrington, Andy Luau, William Gorman, Aiden Puck, Parker Paulson, Jeffrey Howe, Spencer Holm, Benjamin Longway, Benjamin Castro. The A final is going to be Ethan Botko, Foster Swanson, Jaden Gamilla, Sean Wenner, Liam Davis, Joshua Knoll, Andrew Lynn, Matthew Gibson, Andrew Dye, and Griffin O'Leary. The time is officially 11:14. You have 30 minutes to scratch. What was the answer, Steve? Forever. Nice. All right, bringing it back on the 500. So in the lead group right now on the 500 looks like Kemp and Murphy, Murphy and Kemp as they come into the wall. On the turn, dropping to the feet right there, looks like Murphy with a 550.87, Kemp with a 552.21. They're both splitting a 35 mid, 35 high. D Prospero 600.92, split in a 38.39. Schnabel on the feet right there, 607.78, split in a 37.75. Last 300. So those of you who are still following live on YouTube, just want to say thank you so much for being here with us. It's been an absolute pleasure. We're going to be closing things down here in just a little bit. We still have one more heat for the guys, 800 free. We're going to be getting into some time trials, and then we'll be closing it down before a little bit of a break before this evening's finals. So if you've been hanging around with us this whole time, and or if you just started chiming in now, just want to say thank you so much for being here with us and sharing all that energy through your devices. We definitely felt it here and continue to feel it here at the Recplex in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. This is day number 1, obviously, for the 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals, proudly hosted by Madison Aquatic Club. I want to give a special shout out to Speedo, Toyota, the Air Force, and Elsmore Swim Club up in the house. It's been an outstanding morning session thus far. And we're going to be firing it up here tonight at the finals. There are the bells, the last 100 for the 2 lead swimmers. That's going to be Kemp and Murphy. Murphy and Kemp been going back and forth through this whole 800. There's the bells for D. Prospero. There are the bells for Schnabel. Orange cards in the water for your 2 lead swimmers. Looks like 8:49.13 setting the tone for Murphy in lane number 5, splitting a 35.12. Kemp, 8:51.55, splitting a 35.74. These ladies are already making their way through the last half of the last 50. D. Prospero on the turn, taking a 9:12.22, sitting at a 38.15, and Schnabel picking up the pace a little bit, sitting at a 9:16.16, popping off a 37.15. Coming up next, final heat for the gentlemen, heat number 3. Good luck, guys. Okay, so I got the official word. We have 3 heats for time trials. Once this 800 finishes, we'll wait a little bit till these guys get out of the water. We'll do 15 minutes for a warm-up, and then we're going to be starting 20 minutes. So basically, once this is done, we'll be starting 20 minutes. But there will be a short warm-up. So in the water, Heat number 3 for the guys, 800 free. Lane number 4, Mr. Trevor Nicodemus. He's swimming for Sun Prairie. Lane number 5, from Hinsdale, Mr. John McCarty. Lane number 6, swimming for FMC, Mr. Tyler Bardak. Is anybody around to clear the timing console? Anybody clear the timing console over there? The man, the myth, the legend, Steve Fry. Thanks, buddy. Yes, sir. Man. Slacking. All right, so those following along live, we are pulling back on the 500 for these guys. So obviously the times on the screen, the scoreboard, are not going to match up. In on the 500. All right, it is 11:30. Well, first and foremost, gentlemen, great job. In about 5 minutes, we'll open up the pool for some warm-ups. So I'll say we should be starting at about 11:50. See, it's not my first rodeo. '50s are going to be starting at the lakeside of the pool. So once again, those of you following along live on YouTube, thank you so much for being here with us. If you're signing off now, we greatly appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you back here tonight for the finals. Moving along right now, if you are sticking around and or just now chiming in live, we're going to be getting into the time trials. There's only going to be 3 heats. And those are going to be a 50 free, 100 free, and a 200 free. So once again, we'll get started at 11:50, 11:50. In just about 3 minutes, I'll open up the pool for a short warm-up. So let's run the warm-up from 11:35 to 11:45, and then an on-time start of the trials at 11:50. All right, so once again, warm-up's going to run from 11:35 to 11:45, and then an on-time start 11:50. So the pool is open for warm-up. The pool is open for warm-up. We'll have 10 minutes, 10-minute warm-up.
Even when my light burns low, I could never lose my hope. I've been down this road before. Now I know which way to go. You can try to drag me down, but I'll be living in the clouds. Everybody has their doubts, but you can't stop now. You just gotta live. You just gotta live. You just gotta.
Yeah. I want it like I need to breathe. Yeah. Make it clear like I need to see. Woo. As a kid, mama told me sky's the limit till you hit it. Like in Griffey to the fences, out of that, out the park, hit and run. That's my drive. That's my drive. It's a vibe, been that way all my life. Yeah, I shut it down when I shine with the truth. Yeah, I ride with the crew. Gave my life to the truth. Testify. Walking water like the son of man. Understand? I'll never drown. Take a hit and never quit. Might be down but never out. There are days that I fail, and the train's off the rail. Through the pain we prevail. Tell them you just gotta live.
Even when my light burns low, I could never lose my hope. I've been down this road before. Now I know which way to go. You can try to drag me down, but I'll be living in the clouds. Everybody has their doubts, but you can't stop now. You just gotta live. You just gotta live. You just gotta live. Even when my light burns low, I could never lose my hope. Just gotta live. Everybody has their doubts, but you can't stop now. You just gotta live.
Living till there's nothing left. Lean on. We need you like there's no one else. Ain't nobody out here more like you. And with you that broke the mold and ain't no more like you. That's for sure. I can't drop out like the top down on the coupe. Tell them watch out when I walk, I make a move. Sunday morning with my hands up, like they got the handcuffs. Searching for some answers since mama passed cancer. And my sister left Seattle with a one-way ticket home. Hope she hold the chase and teaching him to speak some more. Gotta keep it going. Yeah, that's all it told me. Tell him you can make it when you know the one and only.
Burning right beyond the fire. You were born to win, yeah, you're a fighter. Don't let your light
Yeah, buddy. 5 minutes. Swimmers will do 5 minutes, and then we'll clear the pool for an on-time start at 11:50.
I see you standing at the front of the land, waiting for something I can't make out, but I wanna talk to you to pull you aside. I wanna ask you to come with me tonight. I wanna stay by your side.
Two minutes. 2 minutes before we close the pool. Yeah, I gotta get a little something going on. Gotta get y'all fired up. Closing the pool in 1 minute.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the
All right, the pool is officially closed. The pool is officially closed. We have just about 5 minutes before we get started. Once again, 5 minutes before we get started.
challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night and is watching us all with the eye.
We're getting close. Let's do one more. Two minutes. Erkan. 24-1, dude. 24-1. I don't know if we're broadcasting live right now, but if we are, we're going to be going underway here in a minute and 30 seconds. We're going to be starting off with event number 101. This is the mixed 50 free. Lane number 3, we're going to have Aiden Pedreza. Hope I said that right, brother. Lane number 4 is going to be Thomas Bergen. Lane number 5 is going to be Erkan Ozgen. Lane number 6. Basically, your first names are cut off here, so I apologize. Lane number 7 is going to be Miss Schneider from HSC. Lane number 8, Miss Quinones from HSC. Ladies and gentlemen, swimmers, good luck. We have 30 seconds. We'll leave it to the starter. Have a great race. (24-6) for Ozgen. 26-7-5 Schneider. Nice swim. Eugene, you're close. 2/10 off. Split the difference. Up next, getting into event number 102. This is now the Mix 100 free. Good luck. Fresh off the blocks. Lane number 5, Miss Olivia Saliga from HSC. Lane number 6, Lauren Priest from FMC. Taking that one home, Miss Saligo with a 101.70. Miss Priest, 103.29. Coming up next, last and final one is 103 mixed 200 free. Rutkowskis. Eyes are on you, buddy. Good luck. Checking in on Edgar's first 100. Dropping to the feet right there with a 104.97, splitting out a 34.10. Oh, nice. Nice job, Edgar. Edgar seated at a 213.49, dropping it down a little bit, 213.30. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us. Those of you who are following along live on YouTube, thank you so much for sharing all that energy here with us at day number 1, 2021 Speedo Summer Sectionals here at the Recplex in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Those of you who are leaving the Recplex, thank you so much. Coaches, great job. Swimmers, great job. Thank you to all the officials and the volunteers. Thank you so much. With that being said, we're going to wrap it up for morning session, and we'll see you here in the finals.